Frog anatomy. The study of frogs is known as batrachology. They live on land and in fresh water. It is the first land-based four-legged creature. They originated in the Devonian period and developed during the Carboniferous period. Morphology. A frog's body contains a head and a body without a neck or tail. Above the mouth, a pair of nostrils is present. Eyes are bulged and covered by a nictitating membrane that protects them while in water. On either sides of the eyes, a membranous tympanum receives sound signals. The forelimbs and hind limbs help in swimming, walking, leaping, and burrowing. The hind limbs end in 5 digits and they are larger and muscular than forelimbs that end in the 4 digits. Feet have webbed digits that help in swimming. Frogs exhibit sexual dimorphism. Male frogs can be distinguished by the presence of sound amplifying vocal sacs and also a copulatory pad on the first digit of the forelimbs, which are absent in the female frogs. Anatomy. The body cavity of frogs accommodate different organs which constitute the viscera. These are enveloped by an internal covering called the visceral peritoneum. Digestive system. The digestive system consists of alimentary canal and digestive glands. The alimentary canal is short because frogs are carnivores and hence the length of intestine is reduced. The mouth opens into the buccal cavity that is short and shallow. Teeth are present at the rim of the upper jaw. The muscular tongue is split in two at the tip. The tongue is attached at the front of the mouth and free at the back. The pharynx opens into the short esophagus, which in turn opens into the stomach. The stomach has the cardiac sphincter at the start and the distal pyloric sphincter. The stomach helps to store and digest food. The first part of the small intestine is the duodenum and the distal part is long and coiled. This is the ileum. The ileum opens into the rectum. The rectum is short and broad. It opens to the outside through the cloaca. Digestive glands. The stomach wall has small gastric glands. They secrete gastric juices. The largest gland is the liver. It opens into the duodenum through the common hepatic duct. The bile secreted from the liver is stored in the gallbladder. Bile doesn't contain any digestive enzymes. The pancreas is a non-capsulated, long mixed gland located between the stomach and the duodenum. It secretes pancreatic juices. Duodenal glands secrete duodenal juices. Feeding and digestion. The tongue acts by obtaining the food. In the stomach, digestion begins by the action of gastric enzymes in the presence of hydrochloric acid. Partially digested food is called chyme. It reaches the small intestine through the gastric outlet. There, it mixes in the duodenum with bile and pancreatic juices. Bile emulsifies fat. Pancreatic enzymes complete the digestion of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. This digested food is absorbed by villi in the lumen of the intestine. The undigested solid waste reaches the rectum and are excreted through the anus. Respiratory system. A frog respires through 3 separate routes. 1. Skin. 2. Buccal cavity. 3. Lungs. The skin of a frog is thin and moist with abundant blood circulation. The skin is permeable to both oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oxygen diffuses through the moist skin into the blood capillaries. In the same way, carbon dioxide diffuses through the skin out into the atmosphere. For respiration through the skin must be moist. Apart from skin and lungs, the moist bucopharyngeal cavity is also rich in blood vessels to facilitate the exchange of gases. This mode is used when the frog is on land. When on land, it also respires through the lungs. The lungs are pink-colored sacs with abundant blood supply. For pulmonary circulation, the bucopharyngeal pouch functions as a forced pump. When the bucopharyngeal pouch is compressed, the larynx opens and air is forced into the lungs. Here, exchange of gas occurs, following which the pouch relaxes and expands. When this happens, air is sucked and expelled via the bucopharyngeal pouch and the nostrils. Blood circulation system. It consists of the heart, blood vessels, and blood. The superior part of the torso contains the muscular heart. It contains 2 atria and a ventricle. It is covered by 2 layers of pericardium. Arteries supply blood from the heart to the body parts. 3 major veins collect blood from the body and send it to the atria. Frogs have incomplete double circulation systems. Portal systems. Special venous connection between liver and intestine, as well as the kidney and lower parts of the body, are present in frogs. The former is called hepatic portal system, and the latter is called renal portal system. Blood. It contains plasma and cells. The blood cells include erythrocytes, leukocytes, and thrombocytes. Erythrocytes here are nucleated and help in the transport of oxygen. White blood cells are non-nucleated. They are amoeboid and help in defense. Thrombocytes help in blood coagulation. Integrating system. Frogs have a well-developed system for control and coordination. It includes both neural system and endocrine glands. The chemical coordination of various organs of the body is achieved by hormones, which are secreted by the endocrine glands. The prominent endocrine glands found in a frog are pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, pineal body, pancreatic islets of Langerhans, adrenals, and gonads. Special senses. Frogs have different types of sense organs, namely organs of touch, taste, smell, vision, and hearing. Out of these, eyes and internal ears are well-organized structures, and the rest are cellular aggregations around nerve endings. The skin has receptors. The small taste buds present on the tongue help in taste perception. They help by jointly acting as smell and taste sense organs. Excretory system. In order to excrete waste and maintain the water-salt balance, frogs have a well-developed excretory system. The excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys, uterus, and urinary bladder. Cloaca. These are compact, dark red, and bean-like structures situated in a little posteriorly in the body cavity on both sides of the vertebral column. Only its lower part is covered by the peritoneum. Male reproductive organs consist of a pair of yellowish ovoid testes, which are found adhered to the upper part of kidneys by a double fold of peritoneum called mesorchium. Each testes has millions of seminiferous tubules. They jointly form 10 to 12 vasa efferentia, which join the bitter canal. Finally, it communicates with the urinogenital duct and opens into the cloaca. The female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries, oviducts, and a cloaca. The ovaries are adhered to the upper part of kidneys by a double fold of peritoneum. The peritoneum is called the ovarian spore. The ends of the oviducts form a broad opening which opens separately into the cloaca. During copulation, the females release large amounts of eggs called spawn. Male frogs release semen, which is called milt. External fertilization and development take place in the water. During development, the larval tadpole stage is formed, which is vegetarian and breathes through the gills. Like fish, the tadpole breathes through its gills.